Hey guys, welcome back to the Valley. I hope you guys are doing well today. We got some mess to discuss per usual, y'all. It looks like your girl Cardi B has seemingly destiny swapped with her estranged husband off to flop because ever since she announced her divorce for real this time, she has been flopping, okay? And she is the new off to flop, unfortunately, okay? We're about to get into it. Everybody make sure you like this video. The streets are saying Cardi B is flopping. Her music has been consistently flopping for over a year now, and it has everyone wondering if Cardi B's music career is over and if she's nothing more than just a celebrity influencer. One Barb even said regarding Cardi B on Twitter that Cardi B basically dominates on the scene in all other areas except for her music. And I have to agree with that. Cardi has been outside when it comes to things like fashion, industry events, endorsements, brand deals, political involvement, social media. But when it comes to the music, it seems like she's been very much inside, no shade, okay? So her fans, they don't think that she's passionate about music anymore, and they think that she's only passionate about making money. And a lot of the Barty gang, right, a lot of her fans are leaving now, so Cardi B is losing her fan base, which could also be a reason why she isn't selling like that right now. Because we have to be real, the music is just not jumping the way she needs it to in order to convince her fans or her label that she's still capable of releasing good music. If we look at Cardi's releases within the past year, her numbers haven't even been comparable with Glorilla's numbers, if we're being honest. Okay, she dropped the Like What record, and it debuted at number 38 on the Billboard Hot 100. Then she dropped Enough, which did a little bit better. It debuted at number 9 on Billboard, but then a week later it dropped drastically to number 44. So that didn't even stick. And then she tried a couple features, like that record that she had with Rob 49. That didn't chart at all. And then she also did features with people like Shakira and Flo Milli, but again, those songs made absolutely no noise. And now here she is again in 2025 releasing music that's making no noise and not charting, okay? That Tooted Up record, that song with her best ghostwriter, Partisan Fontaine, also is not charting. It's not charting right now. So, Cardi B, I'm gonna need you to hold my hand when I say this, okay? It's giving washed up, babes. It's giving very much it's over for you in this music arena. And it's giving you either need to take your husband back or get some other publicity stunt going to help you sell some music. Okay, either that or just go take the speech lessons so you can just do the movies like all the other shelved or washed up female rappers. No shade. Okay, so on Twitter, they have been dragging Cardi up and down the timeline, calling her a flop and mocking her, saying that her records live in the top 10. And some fool actually made a video about it and added clown music to it.
Our records live in the top 10. Our records live in the top 10. Our records live in the top 10.
I just don't want to be shady because here's the guy.
Well, hold on on that. Hold on. Now, hold on.
Get into these flops, kid. Yes, girl, get into these flops.
I really hate the internet, y'all. But honestly, I can't be mad at this video because it's low-key facts. It's high-key facts. It's just facts, right? And I hope that Cardi is able to just look at her track record from this past year and realize that her formula is not working and she needs to find a way to pivot and get some sort of motion again before she drops this album. I mean, she claims the album is already done and that it's going to have 12 songs on it. But if the songs are going to sound anything like the last 5 or 6 couple of songs that we just heard, then I think she needs to just go ahead and keep that album and just keep trying to get money from her whip shots or something like that. But unfortunately for Cardi B, I don't think she has that luxury, right? I don't think she has the option to just, not release the album anymore, okay? I think her label is fed up with her. They have had it up to here with her BS. And they're now forcing Cardi B to release the album this year, whether she wants to or not. But unfortunately for Cardi B, this could mean that she'll have to prepare for the biggest flop of her career if the album doesn't do so well. But if it doesn't do well, she'll only be able to blame herself, right, for being stagnant for so long and for letting people's interest and their belief in her die out.
I have to take accountability for my own self. I have let a lot of the critiques and the social medias and all that stuff, I have let that shit get in my head for a very long time, to the point that it has made me insecure with my own work, with my own accent, with my own self, with my own attitude. Like, it got to the point that some people that are close to me be like, yo, I don't even know you anymore. Like, it's like, this has never been you. When have you cared? When have you cared to do this? When have you cared to say that? When have you cared to drop? Like, when have you cared about having an accent in your music? When have you cared about this? A lot of people be like, oh, it's your kids. She's been delaying herself for the kids. And it's never really my kids. I have to take accountability that it's myself. And I have to be more confident in myself. And I have to see for myself what other people see in me.
So Cardi just has like this immense fear of failure, and that's what's holding her back. I think she just needs to go ahead and drop the album and flop. I think she should just already put it in her mind that she's going to flop with this album, so that she can just get it out the way, get over it, and move forward. Because I feel like that's her biggest setback, you know, with her music, is this fear of failure, right? I think that's the real reason that she has yet to drop this album. And I think that's the reason why she's been scrapping so many songs, and even the reason why she never submitted WAP for Grammy nominations, because she was afraid that she wasn't going to win. But if I'm being real, I can't even lie. Like, I feel like if Cardi would have submitted WAP for that Grammy, I feel like I strongly feel like she would have won. I feel like she would have won that Grammy, no shade. But yeah, I definitely think, she has like this extreme fear of failure, and I really think she needs to get over that. This anxiety and fear is only going to continue to cripple her music growth, and she's just going to be looked at as like a celebrity influencer more than a music artist. So, if I was Cardi B, if I was her, I would just drop like 2 albums back to back, right? Like, just drop them back to back. That way, if she flops with the first one, then she kind of knows what not to do for the next one. And then, she can kind of move past this whole sophomore album era, like in a matter of like, 2 to 3 months, right? Before the next drop. I mean, she says she has 20 songs ready to go. She got 20 songs, right? So I will put all of the songs that sound like, what she's been dropping lately, like on that first album, and drop that as a tester, and just, let it flop. If it's going to flop, let it do whatever it's going to do, and use that album as research, and launch a whole new album and new era immediately after, right? Maybe she can put like 8 songs on the first album like Ice Spice did, and then put the better songs on the next one, but be avidly working on newer sounding music for the second drop, right? And, don't make the second drop a deluxe either, right? Make it a brand new album, with a brand new era and rollout. And I honestly think if she did that, she would shit on these hoes for real, okay? No shade. And I also think it would help her confidence and help her to be better able to cope with, like, industry failure. Because every artist is going to have highs and lows in their career, right? You're not always going to be on top. Every album is not going to be a classic album, and that's just what it is. So I feel like Cardi should just have to drop and then drop again. And if that don't work, drop again, and just keep going, keep persevering. That's called creating, right? And true artists create, right? They just create, and they understand that not everybody is going to understand their vision, but somebody out there is going to connect, right? But they just continue to create, all right? So that's my advice to you, Cardi. Those are my thoughts for you guys today. Tell me what you guys think about all of this in the comments. How do you guys feel about Cardi B? Do you guys think that her music career is flopping? Do you guys think it's over for her? What do you guys think about, my double album drop idea? What do you guys think about that? Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and share the video. That will definitely help me to get you guys more content out. I'm definitely going to try to be more consistent and, drop new videos every Monday for you guys. So, yeah, just make sure you guys are tapping in, okay? Like the video, share the video to your socials. Tap in with your girl. So, we made it to the end of the video. I appreciate you guys for rocking with me. Don't forget to like the video on your way out, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.